Whoa! What happened out there? Mikey, it looks like a creeper blew up the house. That's too bad. We need to get to the bunker as fast as we can, because they might blow us up too.
Uh-huh. It's a good thing we built a bunker in advance for just such an eventuality.
We have a bit of a problem, and that is that the bunker is too small. So I propose that we expand it. We have all the blocks we need in the chest, so let's get to work.
When did you have time to prepare all this? Don't you sleep at night? But it's still a good thing we don't have to go to the surface yet. We don't know what the situation is like out there, so let's just dig.
Look, I think we're getting pretty good at this, so we should be able to start the next phase very soon. And I think we're gonna have to replace the walls. I don't want them to be stone after all.
Look, this is actually a really good solution. It may be for beauty, but why not? We've got enough blocks anyway. So, yeah, let's make nice walls too. I can already see how beautiful it's gonna look.
Look, JJ and Mikey are very serious adversaries, so a bunker like this won't be enough for us. So let's expand it a little bit. There's still time, because they're doing what we're doing right now.
So why don't we just sneak into their bunker and blow the place up? Although that probably wouldn't be very interesting. All right, let's do the bunker. How convenient that we can blow up a lot of blocks.
It's definitely very helpful, but don't forget that they'll be setting up their bunker very quickly too.
What a beautiful thing we've done. And I was thinking, why don't we go visit the creepers? This is the first time I've ever seen them build a bunker, so I'm really interested to see how they build it.
Yeah! I'm really curious now too. But we have to approach their bunker as slowly and quietly as possible, because they are our enemies after all. And if they realize we're in their territory, they'll start blowing themselves up.
Well, I think it's gonna be okay.
Hello?
Ow!
JJ, hurry up! I don't think they're happy to see us at all, so we're not gonna be able to resolve this peacefully. Are you hurt?
Why is he still after us? We can't run away like this. No!
Hello, I'm the local king. I have a task for you. The one of you who can best blow up the house will get a very good reward from me. So get started.
Wow! What a strange man. But it looks like we can't refuse his offer. And the creeper's not doing anything either. So we need to grab as much dynamite as we can and wreak havoc. I think we can win.
All right, we're gonna blow up rows of houses for a while. And if you think about it, we've got the worst enemy of all, because he literally lives to explode. So we're gonna have to do our best.
Something tells me we've already lost. After all, the creeper's blown up 2 houses while we've only dealt with 1. Of course, he doesn't have to waste time setting dynamite because he's dynamite.
Let's at least try to catch up with him. I think it's possible.
That's enough. We all knew from the start that you didn't stand a chance. So I'm going to win this challenge. Just deal with it.
Whoa. You're right. There's no way we're gonna beat you at the bombing thing, but that's okay. If there's any other challenge, we can definitely beat you. So don't get too excited.
Well, good luck with that.
Let's get out of here. No one's gonna give us awards anyway because we lost.
Hold it right there. I've seen you all fight honorably. So I've decided to give a reward to both the winner and the loser. I think you could really use the new furniture in the future. So, take advantage of it.
Thank you very much. I wouldn't have thought you'd give us an award. There's just one thing left to do. After all, the games are over, and now we're opponents again. So let's go, Mikey.
Did you think you could blow me up? No, I didn't. So I'll see you around.
It seemed like a really cool plan at the time, but something went wrong. Anyway, now we have a lot of furniture, so let's start setting up our bunker. And I'd like to start with the living room.
I agree with you. After all, this is one of the first and most important rooms. You should try to do it at my pace so we can move on to the next room together. All right, let's start by placing this red couch right here in the center. It'll be the focal point of the room and perfect for lounging. Now this bookshelf should go right next to the cabinet. Across from the couch, the TV goes here, and I'll place another little plant beside it for some balance. To the right of the TV, I'll set up this table. It's a great spot for anything we might need nearby. The grandfather clock should stand tall near the entrance, And finally, the rocking chair. Let's place it next to the table. That'll be a nice cozy spot to relax in. Haha! Everything's coming together. I'm gonna go see how Mikey's doing. Hey Mikey, how you doing? I see everything's ready to go.
Look how beautiful it turned out. And I think we can move on now. How about we set up the bedroom? We're gonna need a place to rest after all this hard work.
Let's start by placing this large red bed along the wall. It'll be the centerpiece of the room. Right next to it, I'll put this nightstand. Now, a big wardrobe should go right after the nightstand, providing plenty of storage space. Across from the bed, I'll set up the wardrobe closet, and I think a couple of plants next to it will add some freshness to the room. Yeah! Above the nightstand, I'll mount these shelves to hold some books. On the nightstand by the bed, and under the bookshelf, let's add another small nightstand. Well, that's it. This time it's even better than the last room. Mikey, let's keep going. I think we're doing pretty good.
Look, let's go outside and check it out. 'Cause something tells me the creepers have started blowing up houses again. We can't let them do whatever they want. So let's stop them fast.
Of course we did. I even know how we can stop him. I just happen to have some ocelot eggs. So now we're going to call in an army to scare him. It's so weird that creepers are afraid of them.
To be honest, I don't really like them either. But we don't have any other choice at the moment. So go ahead and call up your ocelot army. And let's see how fast that creeper runs back to his bunker.
I love blowing things up. No one can stop me now, because I make too many explosions. And I'm glad there's no ocelots around.
Let's see what you have to say about that.
Oh my god, they're ocelots. Help me, somebody help me. Who would have thought they'd be here? JJ, I'll get you back. In the meantime, we have to get away from them.
Serves him right. Too bad we didn't realize sooner that he was going to blow things up. Because he's blown up quite a few buildings and ruined the crops. So we're gonna have to fix all this stuff later.
I'll just leave the ocelots with you and we can go. We still have a lot of work to do to make the bunker look nice, but we got the creeper pretty good. Well, let's get started on the kitchen, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. I think the stove should go right here. It's got 4 burners, so it'll be perfect for cooking up all sorts of things.
Agreed, and above it, we'll install the exhaust hood. That should take care of any smoke or smells. Now, right next to the stove, let's place these cabinets. Great for storing pots and pans.
And across from the stove, we can put the big table. It'll be handy for prep work or even a quick meal.
Perfect. On the right side of the stove, the sink fits well here, with a few more cabinets underneath for extra storage. Now the fridge should go just beside the cabinets. We'll place the microwave on top.
Wow! Good call. And between the microwave and the hood, how about a row of hanging shelves? Perfect spot for spices or small kitchen tools.
All right, Mikey, let's set up the washroom. How about we start with the sink? It'll go right here in the center. We'll place countertops on both sides, gives us plenty of space for all the essentials.
Good idea. And above the sink, we can hang 3 shelves. They'll be perfect for keeping things organized and within reach.
Exactly. Now let's move to the other end of the room. The toilet should fit nicely over here. It's out of the way, giving the room a good flow.
Yeah, that works. And right next to the toilet, let's place 3 small tables. We can add a little touch of green by putting small plants on each one.
Perfect. Those little details will make the space feel more inviting. I think we've got everything in place now. Listen, Mikey, I suggest you make a little trap for the creepers. It's not much fun just setting up our bunkers. I mean, there's gotta be some activity, and nothing beats a trap.
Yeah! Then I suggest we do our classic spike trap. I think it would work perfectly against them. So let's get to work. The most important thing is to do it quickly so they don't realize it.
It's not going to be easy to do, but I'm gonna try, because I don't want our plan to fail. And then there's our trap to hide. Good thing I brought everything I need.
I see you're very well prepared. It's obvious you want to destroy them.
All right, the base of our trap is almost ready. So now we need to install the fans and power them, because if we don't, there's a chance they could escape. And this way, the airflow will keep them.
Don't you think they're taking too long to come out? It's like they realized there was a trap. But that can't be right. Let's go in and lure them out of the bunker. I think we can do that.
Well, at the very least, it's definitely worth a try. But watch out, there's a chance they've set a trap for us too. Nothing works here though, so we can go downstairs.
No! JJ, it's a trap. It looks like they won this time.
Ow! How painful it was, but we were lucky to survive. Mikey, get up. We'd better get back to the base now and continue setting up, because we're not going to be able to handle them.
It was indeed a very big mistake. Except there's one thing I still can't figure out. Why are these creepers so smart? Just think, they were able to outsmart us and lure us into their trap, so they're not going to be easy to deal with.
I think we should just forget about this case and get on with organizing the rooms. Look, there's so much more to do, and I think we should try to set up the storage room, because we need a place to store food.
But you know, so far, I don't have as much energy as usual. So let's just spread the crates and barrels along the walls. I figure when we need something in here, we can figure out where to find it. We've got more important rooms on the way after all.
I'll agree with you on that one. The warehouse isn't that important. I really want to make a library because we're going to need a place to pass the time. All right, Mikey, let's get started on the flower room. First, let's line the walls with these blocks of soil. We'll need a solid base to plant everything.
Yeah! Got it. These blocks will give us plenty of space for all the flowers. How about we start with the red ones? They'll really stand out against the soil.
Perfect idea. Let's place them here, evenly spaced. Now, let's mix in some purple flowers right next to the red ones. The contrast will look amazing.
And don't forget about that little blue flower. It's small, but it'll add a nice touch of color right in the end.
Exactly. A little pop of blue will really bring the room together. Now for the corners, we'll place these large plants in vases. They'll add some height and really fill out the space.
That's going to look great.
It turned out really beautiful, but let's keep moving forward. The lab is next.
Agreed. Let's start with this corner. We'll place a cabinet here with books and flasks. It'll look great and keep everything within reach.
Perfect. And in the other corner of the same wall, we'll add another cabinet. Between them, we can set up a long table.
Whoa! Sounds good. We'll put a drawing board above the table. That way we have a space to sketch out ideas.
Right. And along the right wall from the board, let's place another small table and a cauldron. It'll complete the setup nicely. All right, Mikey, time to fortify the base. Let's head over to your giant head building and start reinforcing the walls.
Good call. We'll use a thick layer of obsidian to make sure it's strong and secure.
Whoa. Yeah, nothing's getting through that. Let's get started with the first wall, then work our way around.
Yep. This place is going to be rock solid when we're done.
The creepers are definitely not gonna get through. Something tells me the creeper should be coming out of his bunker any minute, so there's a chance he could still fall into our trap. We should hide and watch it.
Yeah. And here it is, the JJ.
We should throw lava on him so he definitely doesn't have a chance to escape, and then we can destroy him. To be honest, I didn't think we'd be able to catch him, but now we can do the second one.
Wow! But I think we'd better get back to our bunker as soon as possible, because if the others find out that the creeper's gone, they'll send an army to us.
The lab's looking great, but let's check out the library next.
Good idea. Just a quick peek in the lab. Yep, still looking sharp. Now, on to the library.
All right, let's start with the right wall. We'll place 2 big bookshelves here with a small table and a comfy chair between them. That should make for a nice reading spot.
Perfect. And at the top of the wall, let's install those shelves for more books. We'll be able to fit a lot up there.
Good thinking. Now, by the opposite wall, we'll add another set of bookshelves. Plenty of space for everything.
Don't forget the grandfather clock. It'll add a nice classic touch over here by the other wall.
Right. Let's get it all in place. This library is going to be one of the best spots in the base. Whoa. That library turned out even better than I expected. We did a great job there.
Yeah, it's a cozy spot. But let's not get too comfortable. We've still got the bathroom to set up.
Right. So, here's the plan. We'll start with the big square jacuzzi tub over here. It's going to be the centerpiece of the room.
Perfect! You know, I feel like a turtle in the sea when I'm in a big tub like that.
I can totally see that. Let's set it up right. Now, let's place the sink and these small countertops just across from it. This should give us plenty of space to move around.
Sounds good. What about the storage?
Over here, to the right of the sink, we'll put a large cabinet for all the essentials, and then a smaller cabinet near the tub for quick access. I think our war with the creepers is over, so why don't we go visit each other's bunkers? Creepers, open up!
You don't have to yell. I can hear you just fine. Well, please come into our bunker. I think you're going to like it very much. After all, we went to a lot of trouble to make it.
Now I'm really curious what's in it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
We decided to do everything in shades of green. And I don't think you need to explain why we wanted to do it that way. Now you can go and have a look at our bedroom and kitchen. I don't think you ever imagined that creepers could live like this.
You know, JJ, they have a really nice bunker, don't they?
All right, now it's time to show off our bunker and get ready to be amazed because when JJ and Mikey work together, there's just no stopping them. So what do you think about all this?
How original you make it look. I really like the idea of dividing the bunker into rooms for JJ and Mikey. I definitely wouldn't have thought of that. I have to admit, I thought you'd have it worse.
You haven't seen everything yet, because our bunker has 2 floors, so we've been working twice as fast as you. Well, that made sense. How do creepers defeat humans?
I hate to admit it, but my bunker is actually worse. So victory is almost within your grasp. But you know what? Never underestimate your opponent. And you did.
Huh? Wait, don't do that. We worked so hard.
Oh my god, he blew the whole thing up, and we tried so hard. We have to get away because we might get hit by the blast wave. What are we supposed to do next? We're gonna spend too much time rebuilding the bunker.
I think it would be easier to give up the idea that you and I were building a bunker because I don't have the energy to fix it anymore.